Hour and 20-minute delay. The game is about ready to begin. We're with 9:53 left in the third quarter. The Braves are up 14-7. It's New Richmond's ball on about the 37-yard line. It's second and 4 to go. Bob, the Braves, after this long delay, let's hope that they come back fired up, ready to go. Anytime you have this kind of delay, it's bad for both teams, but the Braves are up 14-7, which is a good thing, but it can also be a little bit of a letdown when you have this kind of delay after having the momentum that the Braves have had.
Absolutely. Now, it's also given the coaching staff a chance to rethink strategy. You know, New Richmond was really not able to get into a groove going into the lightning delay. We'll see if anything changes drastically in the approach to the offense.
So around the area, the city, we've got some scores that have come in, Bob. Yesterday Madeira played Norwood and won 14-7, and that was obviously non-league play, but Madeira is 1-0 now, and they're a CHL opponent. Fairfield beat Withrow yesterday. We had River East beating St. Bernard 16-14. Clinton Massey, who's always a dominant player in our division, won 42-0 against Blanchester yesterday. Scores that have come in so far tonight, by no surprise, McNick beat Turpin 21-7. Lakota West, this is probably the biggest surprise. So Loveland last year, coming off a state championship win, our own Coach Finaski was the offensive coordinator. They ran the T-wing offense at Loveland last year, took it to a state championship. Our own AD was the AD the year before that, helping put that football program in great shape before he came over here to Indian Hill. But Loveland loses 49-46 to Lakota West.
You're going to want to watch that Lakota West team. They've got some real talent on that side.
And other action in the region, Highlands beat Campbell County 23-16. Lloyd beat Dayton 52-0. Batesville beat Milan in Indiana 27-13. And those are all the scores that we have that are in the area. There's lots of games that are probably on the same kind of delay we are. Sycamore is at Walnut Hills tonight. We have Hamilton at Milford. You got to think that game's on a delay. Ross beat Goshen 41-0 already tonight. Talawanda beat Middletown Madison 34-9. Winton Woods beat Princeton 36-7.
That's an impressive number right there.
Yeah. So football season is underway here in the Tri-State. First game of the season, we had sun, gorgeous weather for the first half. We had some rain coming out. Then we ended up with a lightning delay. The game is about ready to start here, and it's New Richmond's ball. They're in the shotgun formation, 3 receivers to the left. It's a handoff up the middle, fumble, and it's recovered by the Braves. It's going to be the Braves ball. It's going to be the Braves ball at about the 39-yard line.
Let's see who came up with that ball, Rob. That was a really good play by defensive line. There was no hole. I think Reed Eichels was in on that play.
New Richmond's number 3 came up with the ball. He must have stripped it away from Eichholz in the scrum. It clearly looked like Eichholz fell on that ball and had it when he went down on the ground.
Regardless, we're at 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 on the 37. Got lone receiver to the left, 2 receivers, 1 in the slot to the right. Indian Hill showing the blitz, falling back now as the New Richmond quarterback changes the play at the line of scrimmage. Snap, it's a handoff up the middle, and number 3 is going to push for the first down. So on 3rd and 6, New Richmond hands it up the middle and gets yards after contact to get the first down.
Rob, Tyler Anderson was wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage, slipped away, and that was all a no gain until he got away from the tacklers.
And New Richmond still going with that no huddle. Nice tackle by Mr. Number 17, who is Ben Corangle, coming in to make that stop for about a 2-yard pickup for New Richmond on that. So it's going to be 2nd and 8. Two receivers to the left, two to the right, one in slot. Quarterback lone in the shotgun, back by himself, going for the pass. It's passed outside. Can the Braves stop him? And they stop him at the 20-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 5, New Richmond. Jake Corangle in on the tackle, along with Ben Corangle on that tackle.
They're actually calling that a first down.
Oh, my bad. So New Richmond definitely has come out with a scripted offense. It's a quarterback keeper to the left, and he gets loose. And he's brought down from behind. It looks like there's a fumble. Nope. New Richmond keeps the ball. That's going to be another first down at about the 7-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal, New Richmond. Again, New Richmond's coming out with this no huddle offense. They're quick to the snap. Number 3 breaks through a couple tackles and down to about the 2-yard line.
Marquez Baskin in on the tackle on that play.
Let's see if we can stop him on goal line here. It's going to be a handoff, and he does not get in. He gets stopped at the 1-yard line. That's going to be 3rd and short. 3rd and goal line. See if the defense can penetrate through this offensive line, and it's a fumble. So New Richmond has been really hammering away on this drive. No huddle. New Richmond's going to go with 2 receivers to the left. A lone back, number 3, lining up next to the quarterback. It's a handoff to number 3, and I think he gets in.
That's touchdown for New Richmond.
Well, Bob, the defense definitely came out flat. New Richmond just pounded the ball up the field on that drive in a running game, no huddle. Kind of caught our defense.
They line up for the extra point.
And he missed. So the Braves continue to win this game 14-13. I think, Bob, this could be the defining factor here. So now the Braves are going to come out on offense. It'll be a kickoff here. Let's see who the Braves put in the back. There's lightning in the area again, Bob. Let's hope the officials don't see that. So Charles Stevens is going to be back for the reception. You've got Dawson Eichholtz back. So, Bob, do you think New Richmond tries to do something funny here, or do they just kick it away? There's 6 minutes and 51 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. There's a chance that this game is not going to end.
They kick it away. He's going to run this one back. It's going to be Dawson Eichholtz.
Eichholtz with the ball up to the 15, up to the 20, about the 22-yard line before he's brought down.
Let's see if the Indian Hill Braves can put some offense together now.
So the good news, though, Bob, I believe Anthony Johnson is back in the game, Bob. So that delay gave us an opportunity to get Anthony Johnson back in the game. Which is a good thing. That was the one injury earlier in the game that we thought might be a factor.
Great news for the Braves.
An hour and a half delay. Anthony looks comes running out on the field, and that will be a great help on that left side for the Braves. It's a handoff up to the left side, and the Braves get about 2 yards before being brought down. That ball was carried by Charles Stevens. So Vanaski's in under center again for the Braves. We're going to put 2 receivers to the right. Quick pass out to Lippman, who's going to be past the first down marker, and the Braves will have the ball at about the 34-yard line.
Rob, that's a nice conversion there for the first down. Good possession play. Littman knows where the first down marker is and converts it.
So the Braves are moving the ball. Let's see if they can continue this drive.
A little more sense of urgency on the offense, you can tell.
Vanaski back for the pass. He puts it out. Completed to, is that Eicholtz? Oh, that's Jake Korangle with a reception tonight for about a 7-yard pickup. It's going to be 2nd and 3 to go. 2nd and 4 maybe. That's 2nd and 3. So there's a flag on the field, Bob, and it looks like it's a warning against the New Richmond bench. So that's New Richmond's only warning for the game.
Second down and 3.
Vanaski up under center. He's rolling out for the pass. Nice catch by Dawson Eicholtz for the first down. The Braves have marched it down to the 35. So Vanaski's showing that he has versatility, rolling it out and passing it downfield for about a 30-yard pickup.
You know, Robbie really throws that right over the secondary. Beautiful catch, beautiful play. Really caught New Richmond not expecting that.
So Vanaski up under center. Got Stevens and Lippman in the backfield. It's going to be a reverse to Eicholtz, who gets probably a yard and a half before he's brought down.
I think that was Bosworth carrying the ball on that trap play.
You're right, it was Bosworth.
So a little counter.
So 4:27 left here in the third quarter. It's 14-13 the Braves. The Braves are marched up the field from the 20. They're at the 32-yard line. It is 2nd and 7.
Oh yeah. Go, Charles.
And Charles gets the handoff up the middle. He's going to be, depending on where they mark this, he's either going to have the first down or it's going to be just shy.
More strong running from Charles Stevens, taking it right up the gut behind his center.
And they give him the first down. So that's a 7-yard run for Charles for the first down.
Stevens is really amassing quite a night, looking at his statistics. He's had a fair number of yards tonight.
Stevens and Lippman in the backfield. It's a handoff to Lippman, who's running it around the left side. And this one's coming back. So there's 2 flags. Got a holding call on the Braves. And are they going to call find out what the second call is?
But he's high. He's high at like about 8 yards. Just outside the tackle. Expecting the quarterback to pull it. But find the ball. Find the ball. You're no longer just on the running back.
So it's a holding call on the Braves. This will be 1st and 20.
Rob, they've got Eichels now behind center.
So the last time Eichels came in, he ran a wedge play up the middle for about a 12-yard gain. Let's see if that's what they're going to run here. Eichels keeps the ball. He's up the center, and he gets about 7 yards on the carry. So it's going to be 2nd and about 12.
Despite the fact that New Richmond sees him coming into the game, they're just not able to stop him. He gets positive yardage every time he touches it.
He's just a great, versatile player. He's strong, he's big, and he's fast. One of these days, I think, in the next couple years, we're going to get to see Vanaski and him in the backfield together. It's a handoff, and this one's going to be for a loss. That was number 6 with the ball carrier.
Dawson Eichels.
So it's going to be 3rd and 13. Actually, it's going to be 3rd and about 16. Vanaski's rolling out for the pass. He dumps it. So the Braves have the ball. It's 4th and 16 on the 32-yard line.
Rob, despite the smaller size of Indian Hill, the main yardage they've had on the ground has been right up the middle. Have not had as much success around the end.
So they've got Corangle out to the right. They've got Stevens in the backfield. Danny's going to get sacked here. Defense is going to have to get fired up. So the Braves go for it on 4th and long and are unable to convert that time. New Richmond's going to take over on downs here at about the 36-yard line. So 1st and 10 New Richmond on the 36 with 2:16 left in the 3rd quarter. Indian Hill's defense needs to stop them here. New Richmond's 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 1 running slot. It's going to be a handoff to the running back in the backfield, and I think we're going to have
We have another flag on the play, Rob. We'll see what they call on this one.
It's got to be a holding call on New Richmond. Holding on New Richmond, so it'll be 1st and 15 again on New Richmond.
That backs them up to approximately the 27-yard line.
So 1st and 20 on the 26. Nice hit. The Braves defense reads that screen pass, hits him at the line of scrimmage. Going to be 2nd and 20. It was a great tackle by
Grant Gottdiner. Little retribution there.
Got trips right, deuces to the left. Lone back is the quarterback on the shotgun formation.
Dawson needs to be on their sideline. Closer up there. Keep that out of here.
Almost intercepted across the middle on that play.
And it was great pass rushing by number 7, Dan Becker, who got it in the backfield, hitting the quarterback as he threw the ball.
All right. I want combo 27. Combo 25.
We're at 3rd down and 19.
Empty. Great two.
Quarterback
Got trips right, slot back to the left with another receiver to the left. Quarterback in the shotgun and takes the snap, and it's on the ground. and we're in the back zone, but he gets his pass off, and that pass is broken up. It's going to be 4th and 19.
You know, Rob,
and there's a flag on the play.
Rob, the defense has done a fantastic job this series. They really amped up with a lot of energy, good pressure on the quarterback, and some fundamental hard tackling. Little momentum change here.
It's already 3rd and 20. 3rd and 30, I mean, we could get a penalty.
So there's a flag on the play. It looks as though it's going to be against New Richmond. The refs are talking to Coach Akiri to find out what he wants to do. I think the Braves decline the penalty. It'll be 4th and 19. Force New Richmond to punt. You know, yeah, you'd get a 10-yard penalty. You'd be 3rd and 30. But if we get a penalty, that gives them back the momentum. Right now, it's the ball. You know, possessions in our favor. Force them to punt.
Does look like they've declined the penalty, so it'll be 4th down. Punting team's coming on.
So back for the Braves to receive the punt is number 6, Dawson Eichholz. New Richmond punter is going to be punting from about the 10-yard line. It's 4th and 19 on the 23-yard line for New Richmond. And it's a low snap. This could be a.
Even better. 1st and goal to 1.
It's going to be 1st and goal Braves.
Better than the safety.
It's 1st and goal Braves. You know, Bob, New Richmond, I don't know what grade that player in, but New Richmond needs to tell their punter when he's backed up to his own end zone, he would have been better letting that ball go into the end zone, let the Braves get the safety.
They're just handing an absolute gift to Indian Hill here. The ball on the 1-yard line. Now, if Indian Hill can get a quick score, another momentum change.
1st down and goal.
Rob, I think Eichholz is going to quarterback this
So do you
first
think?
down.
So is it going to be the wedge play up the middle again, or is Eichholz going to do some scrambling? And New Richmond's ready for it that time. No, he didn't. Eichholz bounces out to the outside and gets the touchdown. If we had a replay on that, that was great ball carrying by Reed Eichholz. He went up the middle, got stuffed in the middle, Bob, and bounced to the outside. With 3 guys holding on to him, he steps across the.
Hey, next play.
Plain and simple, he just did not give up on that play. Now the officials have called time. I think they're going to make a little adjustment to the clock.
So the Braves are going to go for the extra point here, and it's good.
Rob, we're at 21-13 now.
So
1:13 left in the quarter.
So who kicked that? That was Marco
Heidel.
Fiore for the extra point.
I thought that was Heidel.
No, Heidel held the ball. That was Fiore for the extra point. Number 9. Oh, no, it was Heidel. So the Braves are up 21-13 with 1:13 left in the 3rd quarter. That was a great offensive set by the Braves and a great defensive play leading up to the fumbled snap by New Richmond.
Braves have elected on kickoffs thus far to kick it fairly short, negating a major run back.
So in the backfield to receive the ball for New Richmond's number 32 and number 21. Nick Heidel kicking off for the Braves. And he boots this one. It's caught by number 21 at the 10-yard line. Back to the 15, to the 20, to the 40.
Long run back to the 50.
Well, that's the first run back that New Richmond's have, and it's very evident why we've been kicking that ball short and low to the sideline every time. He just got a 40-yard kickback return, putting them at the 49-yard line of the Braves. New Richmond up the middle for a 5-yard gain. So the Braves are, New Richmond's going to the run.
No question about it.
Okay. New Richmond gets the first down on the run there. So it'll be first down. Ben Corangle with the tackle. This time, number 15, Reed Eichholz with the tackle in the backfield for about a 2-yard loss. So it'll be 2nd and 12 with 23. The clock's going to expire here before they set the ball.
Rob, no question, they are absolutely going to the run game to see where they've had their success.
10 seconds left in the third quarter. New Richmond's probably going to let this clock expire so that they can reset their offense. And the quarter is over with the Braves leading 21-13. So, Bob, when we thought that it was going to be the young offense that was going to have some struggles tonight, that hasn't been the case. Where we've really struggled is on the defensive side. We're giving up some fairly big yardage on the running game. They've only scored twice. We got fortunate they missed the point after, allowing that score to stay 14-13. We had a great offensive run that ended up not converting into a touchdown, and they took over on downs, but our defense came back strong and held them and gave us the ball on the 1-yard line, and in 2 plays we put it in the end zone.
You know, New Richmond is not doing anything that different. They are just running it up the middle. We'll see what the coaching staff can alter to counter that. They have had a couple big plays, special teams, turnovers, but ultimately their passing game has not been able to neutralize the Braves' defensive rush. Second and 11, they've got a bit of a passing formation.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. To run up the middle, and the Braves stop them at the line of scrimmage. Well, this is going to probably be for a loss again.
They're going nowhere on that. Sammy Chamez stuffed that the moment it started.
So right now on the defensive line, we've got Reed Eichholz, Sammy Chamez, and at nose tackle, Mike Anderson. New Richmond's in the pass. It's deep.
No way! That is not a flag. He was jumping for the football. He got undercut. They call it on them.
So we're going to have pass interference on the offense on that. If it's anything other than that, the official needs to get his glasses cleaned off.
Athletic play by the defensive secondary for Indian Hill.
That was that was Dawson Eichholz who climbed the ladder to try to make that pick and drew the offensive interference. So it's going to be it looks like we have a little bit of confusion here. So it looks like the Braves have declined the penalty to make it 4th and 13. So that's probably a good call for the Braves.
New Richmond, of course, is going for the first down.
So it's 4th and 13.
They have trips to the right.
Okay, here comes the swing. Crack.
There's going to be a. This is actually going to be a running play, I believe, Bob. I think this is going to go to the left side, and it's a fumble. Sammy Shamas wraps him up, and he's.
Oh my goodness!
Great defense by the Braves. The Braves are going to take this ball over for a 20-yard loss, and they're going to get this ball at about the 47-yard line.
Rob, that's about 3 highlights in one there. You had Sammy Shamas wrapping him up. Michael Anderson finished the quarterback off. They are having some problems between the exchange with the center and the quarterback and the center and the punter.
I don't think they know what to do with Michael Anderson when he's coming up the middle. He's bulldogging right past the center, and Shamas is coming around the end, and it's a nasty duo that Indian Hill's been throwing at him. So Indian Hill takes over on downs. It's 1st and 10 on about the 48-yard line.
Plenty of football to play. We'll see what Indian Hill draws up now.
It's going to be up the middle. Charles gets up the field for yards. He's to about the 41-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and 3, Bob.
Again, solid running with Charles. I would venture to guess he is closing in on a fairly hefty rushing day, closing in on 100 yards at some point. Benatsky's still in at quarterback.
Yeah, I'll try.
2nd down and 2 or 3.
I mean, this is not really a good situation. Yeah, I'll try to.
Again, Charles Stevens.
Charles Stevens with the carry-off tackle with the first down.
New Richmond's defense, Rob, is just not able to take him down with one defender. Charles is able to just muscle his way and make positive yardage every carry.
He's on the field, and he doesn't need to be.
Not next one. I know they're both tied. But this helps. This helps us a little. There, we got the play. Holy crap. Where's
Another run with Charles Stevens up the gut.
So that's about a 7-yard pickup by Charles. I think that puts him over 100 yards for sure, Bob.
Charles has been a very steady presence on the field, securing the football, making positive yards after contact. 2nd down, about 3 to go.
Go, Chuck, yeah.
Another run for Charles.
Right at it.
We're sensing a theme, Rob. Charles Stevens left, Charles Stevens right.
Charles Stevens up the middle. You know, the Braves have the game right now, 21-13, with about 9:25 left. The Braves are running the ball a lot to eat up the clock, just like they did in the first quarter. Smart play calling.
Do you think New Richmond is tiring a little bit on defense?
Charles swings out to the right.
I think he probably has the first down there.
I think they're going to mark it at about. They're going to bring the chains out and measure this one, I think, Bob.
I think Charles knew where he had to get for the first down. I think he may have it.
They're bringing the chains out to measure. I think, depending on where they spot this, he's just got it or he's just short.
Rob, the Braves are doing a nice job of chewing up some clock here. They're having success on the ground, and they're up by 1 score. 21-13, 9 minutes left in the game for Indian Hill.
First down, Braves. So the Braves do pick up the first down on Charles Stevens' run.
Hey, no, hey, tell them. You're okay. Go ahead, go. I was going to tell them to go ahead and look at that wing back.
So Vanaski brings the play out to the huddle. They break huddle. You got core angle off to the left. And in motion, too high. Vanaski overthrows Lippman by just a hair.
Had his man, and the defense bit on that one. They thought that was going to Stevens all the way.
If we could give a little bit of Eichhold's height to Lippman, that would have been a catch. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 Braves with 8:47 left here in the fourth quarter. You know, the one thing I thought the rain would do for us is cool it down. It's actually very muggy up here tonight, Bob. Core angle wide left. Stevens in the backfield with.
We've got a flag.
So number 41's coming in, Kyle Niekamp. It's so it's going to be 2nd and about 20 for the Braves. Vanaski rolls out to the right. Vanaski's going to keep the ball.
He may have picked up about 5 yards there.
Third and about
Rob, I think
16.
I think they'd like to get well within the 25-yard line for any field goal attempt.
Well, right now, they've got an 8-point lead. So New Richmond technically can win with 1 touchdown and a 2-point conversion. They tie it with a 2-point conversion. But to win it, they've got to have out to Lippman, who's going to up the field.
Nice move by Jason Lippman. He's not going to have enough for the first down, but he got about 5 extra yards with a really nifty move after the catch.
So that was a nice pickup.
So we're 4th and 7, Rob. Ball's at about the 24-yard line.
So it appears the Braves are going to go for it. I think we may see a timeout called here by Arcari. So Arcari lets the clock run down to the very last second, calls the timeout. Good coaching by Coach.
Let's go. Hey, let's do this. Let's go red flag.
So, Bob, the offense has marched up the field. They're controlling the clock. They're controlling the pace of this game.
You know what? Hey, no.
The only thing that's really slowed them down has been penalties on this drive.
Yep. So it looks like they're bringing the kicker in. So the Braves have opted to go for the field goal.
Well, I think they're lining up in an offensive
they
set.
are.
Yeah.
Got Libman and boom.
Straight up the middle for a touchdown. Charles Stevens again. He took the quick handoff. Nobody looked at him. They were waiting for a pass play, and Stevens ran virtually untouched. Amazing coach calling there.
Well, Bob, I got to admit, they fooled me because I thought Libman was carrying the ball. And by the time I turned around and realized Stevens had the ball, he was at the 5-yard line, untouched, into the end zone.
Fantastic play calling on that.
Idle in for the extra point.
He's money.
And
very impressive, Rob. Gutsy, very impressive. Hard-nosed drive for Indian Hill.
So the Braves are going to kick off with 6:58 left in this game. They're up 28-13. It's now basically a 3-possession game.
Rob, let me ask you, what do you think they're going to do on kickoff this time?
I'm hoping I'm hoping they kick it to the sideline. You know, that number 3 he's squirrely, as they would say. In my opinion, they kick it off to the sideline like they've been, or they kick it so it goes through the end zone. But don't let...
Return man on the last kickoff who had a return out to midfield was 9th grader Logan Talby for New Richmond. I do not think they're going to aim it to him again.
Seems to be some confusion on the kickoff team here.
They are way overrunning the guy. They got to break down takeoff. They're way overrunning. Someone, hey, John, tell him break down 10 yards. 10 yards, break down.
So can the Braves bring out the thunder in this kickoff and stifle New Richmond deep in their zone?
Kicking off from the right hash mark. Marco Fiore with the kickoff.
And New Richmond's going to get the ball at the 40. So the kicker was Marco Fiore. He kicks it to the 30-yard line. It's returned for a 10-yard return to the 40. New Richmond takes the ball over. 1st and 10, 6:51 to go.
Ultimately, Rob, New Richmond's going to need a quick strike here. We'll see if they depart from their steady running game and go to the air. Indian Hill has had some success getting into their backfield, though.
So on the line, you got Eichholz on the right side, Johnson on the left side, and it's up the middle. He broke a tackle. He picks up 8 yards to the 48-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and 2. Now 2nd and 1.
Clock's not going.
Who's running the clock? It's the 5th thing they screwed up.
Well, the officials are telling the clock guy he's messed up 3 or 4 times tonight. They're turning the clock off, taking the clock keeping away from Indian Hill. They can't. They have to zero it out. If they can't turn the clock off without turning the scoreboard off, so they've got to just zero it out.
But Rob, that was not benefiting Indian Hill on that play. The clock did not restart, so it was giving New Richmond ostensibly extra time.
They have to go 0-0-0. So, new era, new coaching staff, new scoreboard operator, obviously, Bob. Our clock up here is correct. It's about 6:43 left on screen. If you look, our on-screen clock is correct. New Richmond's coach, I think, is asking for a penalty against the Braves for that clock violation. Well, Bob, for us, this will make it a little more difficult to do our job because we're going to have to rely on our on-screen clock.
All right, once again, 2nd and 1. And from our vantage point, about 6:43 left in the game.
And New Richmond,
They're going to get the first
I think they're
down.
going to get the first down at the 50. That ball is clearly across the 50-yard line where it's marked. That's all they needed to get to was the 50, so it's going to be 1st and 10 at the midfield for New Richmond.
As they move the chains, we have about 6:15 left at the 50-yard line.
Slot receiver to the left, 2 receivers to the right.
It's back to pass.
Pass. Here it comes, and somebody missed their coverage. And they bring him down. It's going to be 1st down, New Richmond.
Next play, next play.
At about the 34-yard line. .542 left in the game, folks, as the Braves are on defense. Quarterback keeper, and they stop him for about a 2-yard gain.
Not a lot on that keeper, Rob. I think the defensive backfield is giving a lot of cushion there, trying to avoid the big gainer.
And it's this is not good for the Braves. They misread that one. They fake the pitch, give it up the middle.
We have a penalty here.
False start on New Richmond. That'll back them up. So it'll be 1st and 15.
Once again, we do not have an accurate clock here.
Man in motion for New Richmond to the left side. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Snap, and he's going for the pass. Triangle there for the breakup on the pass.
Fantastic defense on the defensive back. Excellent protection, excellent coverage. That'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 15.
We have trips right. 1 receiver wide left.
Pass because they're wiping off their hands. It was a pass route. Slant to the rollback.
Looks like they're going to run a slant to the right. We've got trips right. He's rolling to his right. Great coverage.
We had some good pressure on the quarterback that time.
I believe that was Dawson Eichholtz in the backfield. Nope, that was
Number 8,
Bosworth.
Peter Bosworth.
Call is fine. I'm comfortable if we don't call something.
3rd down, 15.
So something else special about the Indian Hill squad, we actually have 2 sets of twins playing. Both of them get playing. All 4 of the guys get playing time. You got the Eichholz boys and the Bosworth boys.
Got a fumble.
To fumble. And I think New Richmond covered it up.
Rob, New Richmond continues to have problems with the exchange between the center and the quarterback. This is not helping their late fourth quarter drive. But that drives them back to the 35-yard line, 33-yard line, I should say.
So it's going to
Fourth
be
down.
4th and about 33.
Hey, grade 2.
Trips right, twins left. Quarterback in the backfield by himself for New Richmond. Are going on it 4th and 33. And there's got to be a holding on there. And they nice defensive play by the Braves as they rush him, and number 7.
Dan Becker and Michael Anderson with fantastic pressure on the quarterback. He took a big hit on that. If anything, we were going to see an interception on that play.
So the Braves take over on downs at the 34-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10.
Wish we could tell you how much time's on the clock.
We're about 2:05. So our on-screen clock is not correct. Got twins to the left. Hand off to guess who? And Charles carrying 2 guys.
Rob, once again, he got at least 5 yards on that.
He's probably closer to 6. So with the Braves up 28-13, I'm guessing we're somewhere under 2 minutes. You got to think that we're at 3.5 minutes. That's the official score. Called up from the coach. There's about 3.5 minutes left. There's a timeout on the field. So during this break, let's see what kind of scores we can find, Bob. It's been a long game tonight, lots of time. I don't know that I remember a Braves football game going this late at night.
If the Braves can hold on, the fans are going to go home very happy. All right, Braves line up. Dawson Eichholz is in the backfield as quarterback.
Hand off to Littman, who spins and breaks the tackle and he's going to be right at the first down. Probably going to measure this one. It depends on where. Nope, they're signaling first down.
Rob, Littman and Stevens have been very effective tonight. I think the defense is now starting to key on Stevens, giving some opportunities for Jason to run the ball up the middle.
So a new final in. Kings beats Lebanon 21-14. Alter beats Fairmont 42-12.
Double check. See what they call it.
Wilmington beats Little Miami 49-19.
You guys are all confused. We need to find out. What was the call? I need to know.
We have a penalty on the field here.
Well, Cincinnati Country Day wins big again. Powerhouse Division IV school wins 40-6 against Pendleton County. So that's going to be a second and long. Eicholtz kept the ball, got back to about the line of scrimmage before being pushed out of bounds. We're bringing Vanaski back in for this play.
Second down and approximately 17.
Yeah, Libman and Stevens in the backfield. It's Stevens up the middle for about a 7-yard pickup.
Positive yards, and the clock is still running.
So we're going to be third and about 11.
Somebody tell the bomb squad to be ready.
Appears that New Richmond may have called a timeout, stopping the clock. Again, we cannot really tell you the accurate time.
So the Braves are third and 11. We're probably right around the 2-minute mark, if I had to guess, Bob, which it is purely a guess.
I haven't seen any sign from the refs, but I think that's about right. Third and 11.
Stevens wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. It'll be fourth and about 11. So the Braves just opt to really grind the clock down on this possession. We'll be bringing the punt squad out.
I may be mistaken, but this may be the first time we've seen the punt team.
I think we saw them once in the first half. I can't remember, though. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's all choppy. Is your boards, check your boards, please. It really makes it hard to communicate. Like right now, it's all choppy. I can't hear crap. I know. Now I can. Now it's all breaking in and out.
So Nick Hyde will be back punting the ball for the Braves. Their lone back for New Richmond is number 27.
He gets it away.
That's number 22.
Not touch it. Let the clock run. Of course, we haven't talked about that. That's 10 more seconds.
So the clock stops with New Richmond taking over the ball on the 30-yard line as the Braves get downfield to stop it. That was a nice punt by Heidel.
Rob, at this point in the game, really, New Richmond has not had a lot of throwing attack. We'll see if they need to try to make some serious chunks of yardage here to give them at least a chance.
You know, we're somewhere around probably a minute and a half, 2 minutes to go.
Back in shotgun again.
Hold.
And
And he stays in bounds.
the clock is still running. So that was a great tackle by number 16, Colin Shaw, a freshman. So you can see that Coach Akiri is bringing out his freshmen to get some varsity opportunities here. They got trips to the left, sole receiver to the right. Quarterback rolls to his left, puts it up, and it's an incomplete pass.
Underthrown, but under a significant pressure by Dan Becker.
So on the line, we've got Mike Anderson, Reed Eicholtz, Marquise Baskin, who gets in the backfield and ties up the running back, who gets out to about the 40-yard line before he's brought down for the first down.
Sam Sham is back in on defensive line. Another bad snap.
And they stop the clock at about the 44-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and 10.
Back to pass.
Chalmers is in the backfield. Pass is caught. Broken tackle. Number 12's up the field, but out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. So it'll be first down, New Richmond. Clock stops again. So New Richmond.
The clock is stop. We need a little break. You can see our guys are gassed. Just talk to them.
So Indian Hill calls a timeout to give their players a little bit of a break. New Richmond's been running the ball pretty hard and fast, not taking a lot of time in the huddle. The last thing that the Braves want to do is in this game giving up a big touchdown. So Chalmers, Anderson, and Dan Becker are going to be on the defensive line for us, along with Marquise. Ball's up the middle, broken tackle. New Richmond, he's brought down by, it looks like Jake Corangle with the tackle at about the 30-yard line.
He must have broken 4 tackles on that run. They had him at the line.
Well, it's evident that the defense is tired.
He's got a man.
Horrible footwork.
And New
Touchdown.
Richmond scores to make this a 19-28 game. So you got to think New Richmond's going to go for a 2-point conversion here to bring this to a 1-score game. The Braves are going to stack the box, I'm sure, for a goal line stance. With Anderson leading the way, Chalmers out off a tackle. And he's in the end zone. So we're to a 1-point, we're 21-28, 1-score game now. New Richmond's going to kick off. You got to think they're going to go for the onside kick. It's early in the season. You got to think your odds are 50-50, Bob.
Well, I don't think anybody wants to be down at this far deep in the fourth quarter. I think they have to go for the onside kick because Indian Hill has made progress on the ground. They've been able to march down the field from an offensive standpoint. Coaches are giving them instructions for special teams. Their hands team is out.
So all Indian Hill really needs to do is get possession of this ball, not worry about where they get the possession. I'm guessing we're right around a minute left, Bob. Again, I don't know. We don't have a clock.
Haven't seen any indication from the refs. Key is just getting possession safely.
They've got so
Going short side with it. Hey, we're not going to get this. We're not lined up right. You don't have your phone on. Go down.
and Indian Hill gets the ball. Terrible onside kick by New Richmond. They actually had the best formation. They had 6 guys on the far side. We only had 2. If they would have put that ball on the ground, Bob, that would have been New Richmond ball. They would have had the opportunity. But New Richmond's kicker puts it in the air. Our guys catch it.
Let's give the credit over to Dawson Eichels. Good hands, comes down with it securely.
So the Braves are going to just run the clock out here. This game's going to end at about 28-21, unless the Braves. So we are definitely under a minute. The officials telling Vanaski that he can take a knee. And that's exactly what Vanaski does. He takes a knee, turns around, gives the ball back to the official. The clock's running.
Tell him it's milk. It's milk. Because we'll down it too fast. Tell him milk. 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 Tell him milk. Danny, tell him to look. Milk.
Braves are taking their time before the snap.
They're milking the clock. And Vanaski takes the knee again. 2 more times, and I think this game will be over. So the clock should not stop.
Why they're not raising the hand.
New Richmond does not have any more timeouts.
Before we take too many down. You know what I'm saying? All right, thank you.
That's the game, folks. So the Braves win this game 28-21 on a rainy, nice Friday night here at Tomahawk Stadium to open the new season, new era of Braves football against New Richmond. So, Bob, things that we've done well. Offense looked really, really strong. They had some miscommunication occasionally, but for a young offense, they moved the ball very, very well.
No doubt. We had some outstanding support on the line with the running game. Charles Stevens, really a gem of a performance. We'll have to get his stats on that, but he had a lot of yards just running up the middle, good hard-nosed, muscular running.
So Braves win it tonight, 28-21. We want to thank all our producers, Mr. Dupps, the big boss himself, and advisor to the IHN television network. Scott Shorter, the director. Franklin Cassidy doing the graphics tonight. Our cameramen, Bradley Winker, Easton Phillips, Kyle Wangshi, John Osterhus, and I'm Rob Young with Bob Rhodes in the booth tonight. And we'd like to give a special thanks to Mr. Ginn, Steve Ginn, who's graciously outfitted this community with a great television network, providing us great equipment so that we can bring this game to all the Braves fans out there. Well, Bob, the Braves play next week at home against, I believe, non-conference game again. I believe we play, as I look here, we play against Cincinnati Hills Christian Academy. That should be a great game.
Talented squad with some big-time recruits.
So, folks, I'm Rob Young with Bob Rhodes. Have a great night. Thanks for joining us. And Braves, stay classy.